Well, hello everybody and happy Friday. It's almost the weekend. Yay! I just have to work tonight, so I'll be starting my weekend at about 10 o'clock tonight. But I wanted to pop on real quick and show you this cute gift bag topper that I did in my stamp camp this past week. And we did 5 projects. This was one of them. A little bag to put all their goodies in. And this is what it looks like on the side. It's hard to show on the camera because I'm so close, but it's just basically a card that you put over top of the bag, and I cut out an opening right here to fit it over top of the handles. And you can make this for any size bag. This bag is actually, I think, 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. So I used a half a sheet of cardstock. So just like a regular card. And I'm going to show you how I did it. You can do it with any paper, any designer paper, anything you want. And it's really, really easy. And I'm going to show you at the end of the video another project that we did that's really cute. And pretty much all the projects that I did in my class were using retiring products. And remember, everything on the retired list is going to be gone after Monday. So Tuesday is the new catalog starting. And you've got a couple more days to take advantage of all those sales that we're having. And don't forget, you can always order from my website, stampingwithlisa.com. And make sure you check for my name. I'm trying to get my computer going so I can see if anybody's watching. Give me 1 second. See if it'll work. Okay. Let me put that up just a little bit so I'm straight. All right, so here is what the front looks like, and here is what the side looks like. And it doesn't have anything in it, so that's why it's kind of collapsing a little bit. But let me go ahead and show you what you need. So we're using the Celebrate Sunflowers stamp set, which is staying in the catalog along with the dies. But the paper that I'm using is not going to be in there. So if you want to get the paper, you better get it now. And it's called Flowers for Every Season. Here are just a few of my favorite pieces from that pack. It's absolutely beautiful. And we're going to be using this, not this sunflower, but a different sunflower. This one is really pretty too. I probably could have used that one pretty easily. But the colors are so beautiful. There are lots of the in colors from this current catalog before it retires, like the Just Jade, Misty Moonlight. There's also some Bumblebee, and I think there's some Seaside Spray, Magenta Madness, and a bunch of other colors. But it's really, really pretty paper and so easy to make a card with. I love that one. And I've made a bunch of cards with this paper recently. But today we're going to do the bag topper. Or if you want, you could just do a card and have it as a card. So this is, the bag is 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. Like I said, you can do it with any bag you want. I got these, a 12 pack, I think at Michael's maybe, for, I don't know, $3 or $4, pretty cheap. And then we're also going to be using a piece of Bumblebee. I forgot to write that down. This is Bumblebee cardstock. 8 1/2 by 5 1/2. It's just the same size as a regular card. And then I've got this sunflower paper, which is 5 1/4 by 4. A piece of white, which is 4 by 1. And a piece of scrap white to punch out my 2-inch circle. So take a screenshot of that. It is super, super easy. Oh, and we've also got a piece of Just Jade ribbon, which is 11 inches. So that's your products right there that you need, or your supplies. So let's get started, and let me show you this really fast. Sorry, I'm not showing new stuff, but I had all these projects made, and I wanted to just get them on quickly before they're gone forever, so you could get them if you want to. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is just glue the paper down. And this is my sunflower paper. That's the back, which is also really cute. And that's easy enough to do. And give it a good press for a second. And then we're going to stamp our words and our sunflower using Memento Black. Whoops. I went strawberry picking this morning and then came back and worked in the yard and then jumped in the shower real quick, and now I'm doing a video, then I got to go to work. So it's busy, busy day, but this strawberry picking was amazing. I picked like 14 pounds this morning, And I probably could have picked 100 pounds, but I didn't bring enough buckets. So I just have to deal with what I got. But it's enough for me because, you know, I'm single. There's nobody else to eat them but myself. So luckily you don't gain 14 pounds by eating 14 pounds of strawberries, because I will probably eat every single one of them. And they are so good. So much better than the store. And I'm kind of sad because strawberries are only in season around here for like 1 month that you can go picking. So you kind of got to go while you can get it. But I love them. There's nothing like fresh fruits and vegetables that are not from the grocery store. All right, so punch that out. That's a 2-inch circle. And then we're going to color that with our Stampin' Blends. So I have got, let's see, dark cinnamon cider. So I'm going to start with that one and just color around these little dots that are in the center. So I'm going to make like a donut, kind of like here. So just make that little circle. Then I'm going to take the light crumb cake and just color right over top of that to kind of blend it in. And I'm telling you, in just like 30 minutes I picked all those strawberries. They were just like, I was grabbing handfuls at a time. It was so unbelievable. Hey, Sharon. And then we're going to take our light green. This is Just Jade Light. And color the leaves really lightly. When you use these Stampin' Blends, you really want to have a gentle touch because you don't want to mash your tips. So if you want to keep them for a long time, just be very gentle with them and don't smush them. I'm just going back over the darker areas where the, I love how Stampin' Up! Does these, you know, the art for us, because they always put the little lines and show you exactly where you need to put the darker areas. All right, this is light Daffodil Delight. And because we don't have Bumblebee Stampin' Blends, so I'm having to use the Daffodil, which is pretty close. So I'm just kind of going in here and coloring the whole thing, and then I'm going to go back over with the darker one and highlight those areas that have the dark on them. That's why it's so easy to color. So all you have to do is wherever you see these dark lines, just go right over top of that and kind of stick it from the center out. Just like that, and it'll give you some really pretty highlights. You don't want to color the whole entire thing because you want it to have that, you know, two-tone color. Oops, I need a little bit more of the light right here. I missed a spot. Okay. So, then when you finish, you have this beautiful sunflower. And I love sunflowers. I think they're so pretty. I wish I could just plant them all over my backyard. All right, so then we're going to put this part down. We're going to do a little arrow first. So when I do an arrow, we do have a punch for this now, but I just have always done it this way and forget to bring the punch with me. So just start right in the middle and then cut from edge to edge until you hit the middle. We're going to glue that down flat and put it at the bottom. Now if you were doing this as a card, you could do it a little bit different because you wouldn't have your ribbon around the handle. You could put the ribbon, like maybe do this higher and put a bow, or you could turn it this way too. And then this I'm going to put on with dimensionals. Oops. It is absolutely gorgeous here today. It's like 72 degrees. There's a really nice breeze blowing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I hate to go to work. I just wanted to stay outside and enjoy it and not come in the house, but I had to get ready and take a shower. So now I'm sitting here in my little nightgown, house coat thing, whatever you call it, doing this video real fast before I have to go put my makeup on, do my hair, and go to work. All right, so let's just put that a little bit higher. Now here's the trick. With getting it over top of this, you're looking at it going, okay, how are you going to get it over top of the bag? So what you do is just lay it down. Let me get the lid on that. Lay it down here. I'm going to get my little pen and put it line it up just with your handles. So it's centered right here. I'm gonna put a little mark just on either side of my handle, like that. So I just have a little mark there. And then you cut straight down. Oh, see my hands are shaking from doing all that yard work. I was doing more mulch and watering my yard. And then when I was strawberry picking, you know, when you go strawberry picking, you have to sneak in a few. You know, like if you pick the top off of one and there's no cap, you kind of have to eat that, because if you put it in your bucket, it's going to get mushy. So, you know, you just have to do it. It's really just one of the bad things about strawberry picking. You have to eat some. I'm just kidding. That's like my favorite part. So anyway, I put the strawberry in my mouth and I like started bending over to pick some more, and it went down the wrong way and I started choking on it. So I'm out there in the middle of the strawberry field, like coughing and coughing and coughing because the strawberry went down the wrong way. And people are just staring at me like, oh my God, this lady's coughing. You know, I was covering myself, but I wasn't coughing because I was sick. I was coughing because I was choking. And people are coming over, they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just dying right here. Dying in a strawberry field. But finally it stopped. I was so embarrassed because I'm thinking all these people are going to think I have COVID or something, which I already did. But just went down. You know how something goes down the wrong way and then you're like choking on everything and you can't stop coughing. Hey, Susan. How are you? All right, so we're just tying this bow around the handle here and kind of pull it until you get it exactly how you want it. And there you go. So there's our bag topper over top of our bag. And you just put whatever kind of gift you want in there and give that to somebody. And I think it just makes your bag look so much cuter. So there you go. I know it's hard to see it in my camera. It's too bad I don't have like a front view. You could see it better. But that's the bag. And then I wanted to show you one of the other projects that I made in class. So we made this tin. So if you guys remember, we used to have these copper tins. They were in the catalog last year, and they were, I think, maybe 4 tins for $16 or something like that. Well, they went on the clearance rack last year, and I stocked up and bought a ton of them, and I never used them. And so they had them up in my junk room above my garage. And I found them and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to use those. So I said, well, I'm going to use them right now. So I used the Fine Art Floral paper and the Art Gallery stamp set and decorated this. And then I also made 3 little note cards to go inside. So it fits a bunch. I only put 3, but you can see you could probably fit like 10. I would think at least 8 or 10 in there. So I made these little note cards. They're all the same, but the paper is different. But aren't they cute? They're 3x3 note cards, and then the little envelopes that we have that go with them. So I thought this made a really cute gift that you could give somebody. So we got to make that. So these were 2 of the projects from class, this one and this one. So let me know what you think. So everybody who came to class got to make these, plus we had 3 more projects, which I'm going to try and do the videos this weekend so you can see them. If I have time, I might do a video for this one, but I've got the other ones, and the catalog ends on Monday, so unless I can get 3 videos in, hey Tracy, in the next couple days, I don't know. The other things I'm doing are so cute. I want to get those in first, so if I have time, I'll do these, but thanks for joining me real quick today. I know this is a quickie because I wanted to just show it to you real fast. But basically, anytime you have a card, you can make it into a bag topper with this size bag. All you have to do is cut that little notch out of the top, put it over top of the bag, and then you're all set. So you guys have a great start to your weekend today, and I will be back tomorrow with another video. Don't forget, if you want to order anything on the clearance rack, or hey Peg, or on the retiring list, just go to stampingwithlisa.com, and the host code is right on there. So you can either write it down, take a screenshot, or go to my website. And thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks, Susan, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.